Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Stranger Thanksgiving, day 28. This makes it November 28th, 2024. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my God, I can't believe it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody in the US. I keep forgetting that. Not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. But for those of you who do, I hope today is wonderful. I hope you are getting to do all of the things. I had a box going funky, and the box is holding my compartment of my cube of squares. That's the last thing I need is a topple down of squares going on. I hope you're getting to do all the things. I hope you're getting to spend some quality time with family or friends or pets or, quality crafting time. Or I hope that you're getting in all of your relaxation time. Quality time with yourself counts as quality time. So I hope you're getting to do all of the things that you want to do. Yeah, I'm glad that you got to spend some time with me. So, hi, how are you? For those of you that are not in the US, happy Thursday. Yeah, so I'm very happy that I'm starting. Well, if it wasn't for Saturday, I would be starting a 5-day vacation, basically a 5-day weekend. I'm basically doing 2 days, work a day, and then 2 days. So, I can survive that one day, I suppose, in lieu of having the other 4 days off. It'll be okay. But yeah, today at work, because it is technically still my Wednesday, even though it's well after midnight. Surprisingly, I'm not tired. See, I throw my own sleep off. I mean, I'm not going to talk a lot about my sleep schedule because I do this to myself. Obviously, my body just decides, and I told you it would. But anyway, it is still my Wednesday. I had it was terrible today at work. We had so few people. We were scheduled such a small crew, and then it didn't help that some of those people didn't show up unexpectedly, and then we had so much to get done today, which sucked. It didn't help that your girl was grumpy. I don't know why. When you're an adult, I kept telling myself, when you're an adult, you have to do things like, go to work on the day before holidays. And despite the fact that you have a warm, cuddly puppy next to you that is basically begging you not to get up from bed, you have to. So it doesn't matter. You have to be the adult in this situation and say, Maverick, no. Just because you want to stay in bed and snuggle doesn't mean you get to stay in bed and snuggle. We have to get up. We have to do adult things. Do you want money and a roof over your head? Then mommy has to go to work. And because I had to do that, I was grumpy. I guess, I don't know. Some days, you just get up and you're grumpy. I guess that was me. I wasn't a happy camper today. And because you start out that way, sometimes, anybody who's played video games, I think it was for PlayStation, have you ever played the game Katamari? If you haven't, briefly, it's not like a role-playing game or anything that's extravagant that you would have had to know the basis of the game. It probably could have been an arcade game too, I don't know, but the basis of the game is you're this little character, and each level gets harder, but you start out with this little ball. You start out with this Katamari ball, and you roll it, and at first there's small items that you roll and they stick to it. And as you roll, the Katamari gets bigger, and bigger things will stick to it the bigger the Katamari ball gets. And eventually, eventually you're rolling out into this city and like buildings are sticking to it. And, there's different Katamari games. So, I think in one of them, like mountains will stick to it, like depending on how ginormous your Katamari gets. But, that was like the way I described it. 'Cause like once you're grumpy, something happens that would normally just like brush it off, like nothing's, but that sticks to your grumpiness and, expands it. And then like something else happens that would normally just brush off, but that sticks to your grumpiness and it expands it a little bit more. And, and something else happens and then that sticks to it. And by that time you're having a kind of a bad day, and then and something else happens, that sticks to it. So eventually, your Katamari of grumpiness is like out to here, and you're. That was me today. I started out with just being grumpy, and then I had a giant Katamari. Yeah, it got diffused. I was, there's a difference between being grumpy and just being a jerk or whatever, though, too. Like, I don't take it out on other people, really. In fact, I worked with Nate today, and he was laughing, not laughing at me, like, he wasn't being rude or anything, but he was, like, laughing. So he was just like, you're just so grumpy. Like, like, and I can take that, I laughed along with him and I was like, I am grumpy. Like, it's just a demeanor. I wasn't being like mean to people or anything. I don't believe in doing that. Like, just because I'm grumpy doesn't mean anything. With me, grumpy is just more like you can hear me like, ugh, like when I have to do something or some, just little things. That's as nasty as I get about stuff. Unless we got a fight, then I guess, you go and catch these hands, but it never gets to that. It never gets to that. I guess it could, but it has never gotten to that. No, but by the end of the night, it was fine. But oh my gosh, I started out the day grumpy, so grumpy. So I decided, because I got in the mail, I did rip it open, but that's as far as I got. I decided I'm not going to obviously start opening, but I wanted to show you the beginnings of what I'll be doing for Vlogmas. Since I showed you, I physically picked up and showed you my advent calendar things for my Stranger Things. I thought I would show you the rest of the stuff because I got them in the mail. So yeah, let's do that. It makes me feel better because I can't leave mail unopened. Like I can never do that. So this is the, I told you I got another set of stitch markers finally from Miss Ellie Leva. So we're going to reach in and grab the card first. I got her Christmas stitch markers. And look, she's got a pretty little candy cane on the card. Try not to tear it. I was successful. Oh gosh, that's pretty. The inside of the envelope's even pretty. It's holographic. And the card is equally as holographic. It says, "Thank you. You're welcome." Inside there's a little sticker too. There's a little gingerbread poof sticker. It's so soft. Don't get blown out. There we go. There's a little gingerbread man. Thank you so much for your order. Enjoy your stitch markers and have a very Merry Christmas. Take care. Hugs, Ellie. I hope you have a Merry Christmas too, Ellie. I love this card. It's so pretty. I love rainbow holographicness. It's hand in hand with glitter, right? Holographic glitter is the best. Put my little gingerbread man right back there. And then, excuse me, got a yawn now. It's catching up to me. And then inside is, because she always includes little extras. See, there we go. So I figured I'd show you that. Got the Merry Christmas bag. She put a little bow on it. We have a present. It's just a little fun present. I mean, it's decorative, you know. How cute. And there is a pencil. We have, it says "Let It Snow" on it, and there's a snowman. And see, this stuff just makes me happy. Uh-oh. There's a, it's a clothespin with a reindeer, but I think maybe Rudolph's nose is in the package somewhere. We'll be on the lookout for Rudolph's nose. I can fix it. Oh, that's so pretty. There's one of the old schooly-timey trucks with a Christmas tree ornament. And it's got just a hint of glitter on it. Here is another present. Oh! So included with the stitch markers, she also has a stitch marker holder. And here's a blue glittery present that is on the stitch marker holder. I love that so much. I love the glitter. I love it. You know how much your girl loves glitter. So now we've got lots of the packages. I'll just show you. She always has the pretty packages here with the stitch markers inside that are wrapped differently. So there's one with a snowflake on it. There's a gumdrop. I'm guessing the light. Nope. I am guessing. Oh, I'll show you this one too. There's a glittery reindeer. Isn't he cute? Sorry, I interrupted myself a couple times. I'm guessing somewhere down in here is possibly Rudolph's red nose. Now I want to find it. I want to find it, but I want to be careful and not dump it out and lose it. That'll be my luck, that I lose it on the floor and Maverick comes down and finds it. And then we lose it because then Maverick eats it. Alright, we're just going to go looking real quick for it. In the bag, just checking, okay. No puffball. You got a nose? Do we got a nose? No nose so far. Oh, I dropped a stitch marker. Hold on. It was on my foot. Saved it. No nose? Oh. Oh, I think we got a noseless Rudolph. Oh well, maybe I can find a nose for him. Yeah, because it looks like one was meant to be there. See? He has no nose. How can he smell anything? Well, we'll find him a nose. It's not in the package, is it? No. He's noseless. Sorry, Rudolph. Let's see if I can find him a little nose. I don't think I have any puffballs, though. I'm going to guess that's what it is. Or maybe I have a red bead or something. I'm obsessing over this reindeer nose now. Anyway, that is the package from Ellie Leva that we will be, I don't know, I'm going to put it back in there, that we will be opening starting December 1st. And then I also cut it open. However, I have not opened it yet. And obviously it's another thing. It's kind of heavy. It's another thing that I will not be opening tonight. I just wanted to show you the contents because I know it'll be wrapped. We can maybe open the card also because there's a card on top. This is my advent calendar from Bella that came. I exchanged 25 gifts with Bella because she sent me a 25-day advent calendar. She hand-dyed yarn for me, you guys. So she sent me hand-dyed yarn. I sent her 25 gifts because I do not have the gift of hand-dyeing yarn. Not the way she does. Like, I have hand-dyed some yarn, but not the way Bella does it. So we're going to open up her Happy Mail-ish package real quick because I do see a couple other things. I see a card and another thing in here besides the calendar. So here's her card. And I'll show you the outside. Usually Bella doesn't want me to read her card, so I probably won't read anything out loud. But look at the Demogorgon that's all tied up in the lights up here in the corner. I love him. And then there's Elle. And she says, Merry Christmas. I love her too. How cool. And then there's a pretty snowflake on the back. I am going to endeavor not to rip anything. It's going to be hard with the snowflake, right? Because it's got all the little points. I probably could have just ripped the envelope, but, you know, no, not me. I need a challenge. Ah, I did it. I did it. I already see glitter. Oh my gosh. I'm in love. It's like, I'm a child. It doesn't even matter. Like, I'm like, glitter, I love it. Doesn't matter what's on it. It's a beautiful wreath is what's on it. And it's glittery. How pretty. It's safe to even read because it's not like a note. It just says, Merry Christmas and Happy Yule, love Bella. And the card says, bringing you happy holiday greetings and wishing you all the simple joys of the season. Love, Bella. Thank you, Bella. And this reminds me, probably should text her, or if you're watching, I sent Bella's out and I forgot to put a Christmas card in there. I forgot to put a card at all in there. I was so worried about it getting there, which thankfully it did. I forgot to put a card in there. I'm awful, but it got there. So inside, I see she has a package marked 1 through 24. So we're going to take that out and place it aside. I'm assuming there are wrapped things in this package 1 through 24. Set that up there for a second. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, caramel apple hard candies. You know what? I've had the chewy ones. I don't know if I've ever had the hard candies. Werther's Original Harvest Caramels. Caramel apple filled hard candies. Oh my gosh. That sounds delicious. It's my touch of fall in this box. Yum! Thank you so much, Bella. Yummy, yummy! That sounds amazing. Like, I knew they had the caramel apple chewy ones. I've never tried these. Heather will be opening this after this video. And then there is a whole big box that says 25. All securely wrapped in mysterious plastic. So, I figured, like I said, that I would just doesn't sound like yarn, guys. Probably shouldn't shake it. Man, now I shouldn't have opened it. I mean, I'm definitely not opening this. I'm just saying I shouldn't have opened the box, because now I'm curious. All right. I just wanted to feel better and open something and show you guys. So I did. All right. I'm going to put it back now before I'm tempted to open anything. Well, thank you, Bella. I am assuming I should, like, this is 1 through 24, so I should open this, though. I'll wait. I'll be a good girl and wait. Anyway, that is what I'll be opening aside from the Stranger Things Advent calendars. Are those two things. Yeah, and the Funko Pop calendar too. Sorry about the squeaky chair. That was really squeaky. Opening things made me feel a little bit better. I was already feeling a little bit better. But anyway, what else did I do? I also have to, it is supposed to start snowing. Yes, it's cold in this room, in fact. It's supposed to start snowing any time now, actually. The weather's been changing around. It's been changing, like, yesterday, I think it said, like, for Thursday mornings, it basically said snow Thursday morning and night, and then it said the same thing, morning and night, for, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because I think Tuesday's as far as my daily weather went. Then it said today, snow in the morning, no, snow at night for Thursday, and Friday morning, and then snow morning and night for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, which I think might have been the last update. But I don't know, it keeps moving around. But regardless, there's supposed to be snow coming, because then I got a Google update and it just said snow to start soon this morning. So, like, okay. So snow. Snow regardless was the topic, you know. But yeah, snow. So I agreed to, you're familiar by now, I've said my friend Nate is stuck riding a moped he doesn't live in town, so for quite a distance. I feel so bad. I was trying to help him look up other cars for sale, but of course, I mean, if you don't have quite a bit of money saved up, there's not a lot out there, you know, to be found. So we were looking, because at this point, like, as long as it runs and we'll get him from point A to point B and has heat, You know, he's not looking for anything fancy by any means. So we were looking up some cars today, in fact, again. And in the meantime, he's trying to ride this moped, and now it's going to start snowing. So, but then we were talking, you know, and like he's not expecting me to like pick him up a lot and stuff, but like I constantly feel guilty for not offering. But I was like, just with Lemon the way he is, I don't want somebody to rely on me. And then one day Lemon just, you know, and then here I am, somebody's ride. It would be a different story maybe after I got, plus I'm tired all the time, which hopefully I'm getting straightened out, but it's like right now, it's just a really difficult time to agree, you know, and he understands that, which is great, you know. I have other friends, I've had other friends in the past that would guilt trip me over stuff like that. And be like, well, you don't, you know, you're not my friend, you don't care about me. That's not it. It's, you know, I care about you because I don't want you to rely on me if I'm not, you know, reliable, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like I want to be reliable, but if I'm not, I would like you to find somebody who is, you know. But in the meantime, he's been, you know, working on like winterizing himself the best he can. He's been getting like hand warmers to put in like some gloves and things like that. He's got like different layers of ski masks and stuff, and he's asked me to crochet like a face mask here for him, and an ear warmer, because he's already got one of those like ski masks, you know, but he wears glasses, so he really wants something separate, like a separate ear warmer and a separate face mask. So I told him, rather than something that's like a face mask here that he was thinking like that ties, like with straps that ties. I was like, well, it's a little difficult. Like, I don't want him to be riding along and it just fall off, like come untied and fall off. But I was thinking something more like a tighter cowl that's a whole circle around here that would just, you know, stretch up over and pull down. So I have some yarn that is like partly wool. It's like part acrylic, part wool, I think. And that is dark. It's a dark color. So it's something he might like to actually wear. So I was thinking I might make that out of that, but I'm going to have to start making that soon. And I mean, it shouldn't take that long. But yeah, so I agreed to that tonight, just to try to help out a little bit, to try to keep him a little bit warmer. And yeah, so I'll probably be working on that over the next couple days, and along with my squares. So let's talk about my squares. I was kicking myself at first because I was like, what were you thinking doing this? But I picked Joyce's lights out of the thing, out of the cauldron. And what I was looking for, here's the picture of Joyce's lights on her wall. And what I was trying to figure out was what yarn do I have that remotely resembles Joyce's lights. Her actual lights, I had an idea for. But as far as the background, like at first I was going to do just a black square. And the light yarn, the light bulb yarn that I'll show you in a second, was going to, you know, shine through that. And I was like, well, I'd rather do something that looked like her wall, since the lights are on her wall. But what in the world do I have that would look like her wall? Well, it may not be an exact match, but I did surprise even myself. Now, the yarn in the skein looks quite a bit different than it does worked up, so bear with me here. But what I found was from a few clearance sales ago from Hobby Lobby. I have and I love this yarn print. And it's in the color Sea Stone. It's like a brownish. I don't know if you can tell from the picture that I had up there, but her walls are kind of like a tannish brown with kind of a floral pattern on them. But even the floral pattern, especially in the dimmer lighting of the 80s there, is kind of a brownish tone floral pattern. But this does have two different brown speckles in it. Come on. There we go. Two different brown speckles in it. And yet it still has a green for, like, say, the leafy part of the floral pattern. See that? So all these different speckles on still a lighter tan background. And I was like, this has been staring at me up in my yarn room upstairs for so long. And it's kind of perfect, right? Now, maybe if I knitted it, it would be more perfect still. But that is kind of Joyce's wall. And the yarn that I thought of for the lights, because originally I thought I'll just separate some colors up like I did the rainbow room, and we'll do, you know, like red, green, yellow, orange, blue. But her Christmas lights aren't really those colors. Not really. They may not be exactly these colors either, but when the lights are lit up, I don't know, they kind of reminded me more of this yarn, and I only have this much left. I had, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 skeins of it. I made it into something that I actually kind of hated. I still have it over in this closet, and I'm considering, when I find it, taking it apart for the yarn. But here's what I have left of it. I showed it off quite a while ago, like when I first started my channel even, maybe, so some of you guys might recognize it. This is a big twist yarn that I got from Joann's like so long ago. Like so long ago. I don't remember the name of it. I don't think it's a big twist value. I think this might have been around before before big twist value like really took off even. It's been around for quite a while. And like I said, I had the skeins of it for quite a while. I'll show you there's the color change of it. So it's still really short variegations and all. It's pretty soft, and I really do like this yarn. I love it a lot. But yeah, that's all I have left out of it. I probably had like, I don't know, 6 skeins of it or so. I really do love it. And when I show you these squares, the 2 of these yarns put together, it may not be the prettiest yarn. It may not be, or the prettiest squares. But I think it's pretty representative of what it's meant to be. I really, really am happy with it. So here we go, okay? I really, really do think it is Christmas lights on Joyce Byers wallpaper. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can take it. If you hate it, I can take it. Now, like I said, you might not think it's pretty, or maybe you do. Either way, I think that representation-wise, I think it's pretty good. I don't know. I'm like all quiet, like I'm waiting for your answer. But I'm fairly proud of it. I mean, there might be a better yarn for her wallpaper out there, but I can tell you right now, in my house, there certainly isn't. I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty proud of this. And then from the back, it looks pretty cool too. I'm extremely happy with this. I'm so happy with it, in fact. This is enough to make 1 or 2 more, I believe, and I think I might do it because obviously this is enough also. I think I have like 4 more of these because I bought out what they had at the time because, you know, I buy blanket quantity of it, and if I like it enough at a clearance sale, I'm going to just buy all of it because my intent is almost always to, you know, well, I might make a blanket out of it, so, but missing a skein of it isn't, it's fine. I still have 4 that'll make, you know, a baby blanket or something, and I can always add it to something else, or maybe I'll, you know, put them into a giveaway or something, like that's fine. Somebody else can enjoy them too. But I really, really like the combination of these. So like, even if you guys don't agree, I think that it works really well. And like I said, it may not be like, I might in any other circumstance might not look at this and be like, that's a beautiful square. Like, not like I do with like, you know, like this. I think this is beautiful. I would make a whole blanket out of this. I think it's beautiful. I might not do that with this one, but I do think this is very representational of what I was going for. And I'm really, really proud considering I was kicking myself after last night's video ended, thinking like, what were you thinking? You're never going to find the yarn for this ever, ever. What were you thinking? And it worked out so perfectly, at least in my mind. So like, you can, you know, let me down gently, but you can let me down. It's fine. You can tell me I'm wrong. It's okay. But yeah, I really like it. I don't remember who, I want to say it was Carla that asked me last night, or this morning, whatever, today, last video. Somebody asked me, if I knew yet what yarn I think I'm joining the squares with, and I think I do know. I think I had finally decided I'm going to use, I wish I'd brought some in with me because I don't think I have it in here. I mean, I don't think I have one in here. I know the rest of them are out there, even if I did, but Caron, not Caron 1 pound, the equivalent of it that's variegated. Why is my brain gone? The multicolored one, like Caron 1 pounder. It's a brown and white variegated. I cannot think of the name of it, but you guys have seen me use it before. I joined a different smaller blanket with it once before. But like I said, it's brown and white, and to me that color is pretty, you know, retro-y. If they had put like a creamy tan in there, it would have been even better maybe, but it's still pretty retro-y. And I want to say I have like 4 or 5 of those. I don't know why at this exact moment I can't think of the name of the freaking yarn. That's so annoying. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know it, but yeah, anyway. I'm not going to dwell on it if it's not coming to me. Caron Jumbo. Yeah, see? I stopped thinking about it. Caron Jumbo. But anyway, yeah, so I have quite a few of them left, obviously, even after I did that other blanket. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to use. If I decided not to, I'd probably use, I also have quite a few Caron 1 pounders in just straight brown. So I'm thinking I would probably use brown, because I'm thinking something like vintagey colors, something like that. Seems good. My browns, I have equal amount of brown, gold, and cream though, so I was going to add those. I was going to make, you know, something out of those together. So I'm thinking the brown and white would be good if I joined everything with that. So yes, in short, to short answer you, I think that's what I'm going to join it with. Because I know this is, like, obviously my end goal was to make a pretty large blanket, and that will definitely, it's something I have enough of. And yeah. So add these to the pile. Hopefully I'll have a few more to add of that one. And let's draw for my next one, and then I'll let you guys go. Oh, there's 3 left. There's 3 left. All right. Like, it's not a big choice. I just need to pick one. All right, you. What do we got? All right. We got Officer Callahan, which, if you are not familiar, he is one of the 2 junior officers, I guess. He's probably the most junior of the officers under Hopper. There's Powell, and Powell is the one that turns into the sheriff after Hopper is believed to be deceased. And then there is Callahan. So Callahan is the younger of the 2. He's the, in my opinion, like well, they're both pretty funny, but he's the funnier of the 2. He's the, you know, the smart ass. He's the one making like wisecracks about people. I don't know. I super like them both, but I super like Callahan. Yeah, he's got some growing to do, but he seems like a really good guy. So if the show were to continue past the seasons, I hope he makes it through season 5. I guess I shouldn't put the cart before the horse or anything, but if the show were to continue, and if we do not lose our dear Officer Callahan, I would really like to see where he goes in Hawkins after, like how far he goes, what becomes of him, because I think he could have some fun adventures as a cop in Hawkins. But yeah, man, this light. I guess I've really been talking tonight, huh? But anyway, but yeah. Oh, if I hadn't already put the picture up, there he is. I think I'd already done my little magical point job, but maybe not. But yeah, so all right. With that, I am going to let you guys go, but I hope, like, one more time that anybody celebrating, that you have a really wonderful Thanksgiving, or that it already has been, depending on when you see this. And yeah, we have like 2 more days left of November, and then it's all she wrote, guys. So then on to the final month of the year. That's crazy. So, all right, I will talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye, guys.